ain't got no sheep, you gonna trade that bitch to get a goat. You gonna trade it to get a sheep. I want that sheep, let me get that. I got a cow for you. Let's get it. Alright, baby. You might even get 2 sheep for a cow. Whatever you need.
And that's when that's probably where I could sell milk to a cow came from. Because when it all came down to it, do you think the motherfucker that had 5 of every animal looked at the motherfucker that had 2 of every animal and said, damn, I wish I had what he had? Like, no.
Never.
So at the end of the day, when you have more, we literally live by the same standard today. When you have more say so. You have
power.
More power. Control.
Period. Just power, period.
And so
power
at the end of the day, if I got 5, like I said, 5 of everything, and everybody only got 1 of everything, everybody constantly coming to who to try to trade what?
The one with all the shit.
Hello? I'm the most powerful.
And you already got all the shit.
Hello?
So you don't even need them to come to you. They just coming to you. Now you just got a whole bunch of extra shit.
And y'all just still got 1.
Look, y'all.
But it's something different.
That's life. That's supply and demand. Hello? That's how they got us buying shit.
Nigga, fuck around and get canceled with this show. Yo.
Okay.
What up? It's your boy Childish Gambino. You can find me on everything at Childish_Gambino. And we tapping in with my co-host.
Hey, it's me, Plain Jane. You know, on TikTok. But I don't even post on TikTok. Look, I'm gonna get better at it. Anyway, yeah, so that's that. I'm just it's a lot hitting me right now.
We got a couple guests with us. I got you. We got a couple guests with us. And to our right, my right, your left.
You got Rod.
Shit. Ron,
Can't follow me on anything because I don't have any platforms. So.
Hey, that's what's up though.
Be okay.
What's that? What's up with that? Youngin' with no socials.
Right. Last of a dying breed.
Man.
Y'all pretty dead, nigga.
Man.
Look.
Okay.
So we coming to you with a motherfucking
Hold on, wait. We got DZ.
Hey, damn, I forgot my brother from another motherfucking mother. DZ. I can't think of this motherfucking social media podcast, but I'm a little tipsy. I can't think of this nigga motherfucking social media platforms and shit. But we got DZ tapping in, and we got my man's Lex over there. Doing whatever Lex doing over there. Yeah. But if she want to tap in, she can tap in and anything. You know what we do. We easy breezy, little squeezy, man.
Yeah, now we don't got nothing to talk about.
No, we got everything to talk about. Look, we was talking about motherfucking.
We was talking about math.
Trading.
More so, where it all came from was me saying that math is an international language.
I just used the last of it.
Alrighty. Appreciate you, my brother.
And that was the nigga DZ.
Okay, my brother.
I'm just trying to say, the spotters in the building.
Okay,
so we basically are trying to debate if whether math is quote-unquote God-made or quote-unquote man-made. And I'm going to stand by the fact that it was man-made. My argument being that back in the times before Newton or whoever the fuck made math came in and made some shit, I think
physics.
Rather than saying you have 2 sheep, I have 4 sheep.
Don't go with that. I'm sorry.
Okay, I understand I used the wrong term. A nigga didn't pass science.
I'm just saying, but motherfuckers who listening and be like, hold on, that don't make sense.
Well, then you need to roll the fuck up and smoke. That's what the fuck that means. Next. So, hello? Good. But what I'm saying is, back in the time before math was labeled math, people didn't see numeric value. All they saw was a person that had something that they didn't.
Right.
And because they saw that and they had something that they needed, they offered something that the person didn't have.
Right.
They didn't say, I had 2 sheep, you have 4 horses. They said, hey, you have more than what I have. Could you spare a horse for a motherfucking sheep? And they kept it pushing.
And from that right there, we could create several more.
I'm not mad. I promise. That's just the Hennessy.
But I wanna add on something.
Go ahead.
So, how can you can say that, but how can you explain it's like certain things in the universe, say like the symmetry in plants, like how both size of a plant, both sides of a leaf would be the same size type shit.
That's just God stuff.
I think that's God given.
God given.
How can you say it's the same
So,
reason?
but then, how can you say that math isn't God given?
Because let me tell you something. I think everything is God given, and some things are developed from God through man.
I got a question. So it's common sense God given.
You feel me? Like
yes, because
God didn't
free
create
will.
medicine. God didn't create pills. God didn't create things like that. But God created the doctors.
But
You
do
feel
we
me?
really have free will?
And really, honestly, I don't really believe in.
You believe in free will?
Yes.
Oh, absolutely.
My
I
whole thing
believe
is,
that
if
if
I
my,
do.
I believe if
everybody got a
my
destiny.
higher power
I do
gave
believe
me
that.
the book,
Everybody has a date as well.
if my higher power told me specifically what to do, when to do it, how to do it, gave me a schedule,
Absolutely.
everybody
I
like
would
to
be,
be so
I
much
wouldn't be
easier.
here.
But
We
see,
wouldn't know each other.
let me question
But we
you.
know each other for a reason
me
because of
question
the
you.
free will, because of. But then at the end of the day, I get you because at the end of the
Everything,
day, God
everybody got a plan.
God got a
Everybody
plan.
has a plan. And I was
So
just
I
about
feel
to
that.
say,
Look, I had to
if
talk it out.
If I, for some reason, took a bad shot or some shit and went downstairs and blew my fucking brains out, at the end of the day, it was all sudden everybody wasn't supposed to happen. I'm only 27 years old, you feel me? But when I get up there and I see or don't see, hopefully see, my name in the book of life, you feel me? It's probably going to have my date there too. And I guarantee it's going to be the day that I die. Because everybody has an expiration date. There's nothing on the market that don't have an expiration date that's perishable. Or shit, almost non-perishable. That'll type shit. Like, everything has an expiration date.
So
except
our
Twinkies.
so
Oh,
Our
them
non-
bitches go stale too.
Shit.
They
our
disintegrate.
non-perishables. Oh damn, I forgot my question.
Are non-perishables.
Non-perishables.
I got another question.
Okay,
Go
now.
ahead.
He coming in with it.
I
Like,
love it.
what do y'all believe in spiritually?
Oh, I believe that there is one God, only one God. I spent most of my life as a Christian, and so, you know, the Trinity and Holy Trinity and everything like that. But a few months ago, I had the realization that God literally told us that we should have no other gods before Him, and we're praying to Jesus.
Can I say something about
Like,
that?
no, hold on.
I got
We're
some
putting
shit
Jesus
that I
before
really
God.
wanna
Like,
bring
nah,
to y'all
I only
attention.
believe in God. I'm not saying that there wasn't a Jesus. I'm not saying that there wasn't a man that sacrificed. I have no idea. But I do know that I'm praying to God. And I do know that God is answering my prayers.
Can't wait.
My bad. Go ahead.
Did you want to go first?
No, go ahead.
Okay, my whole argument with that is,
Uh-huh.
how come only one religion's
What's your
recognize?
theological
Like what's your
stance?
Like where you coming?
Okay, for me, I believe in multiple gods because
Okay.
every other religion except one had multiple gods. So how the hell do you go from multiple in
God
every
hell.
religion and then across the world, miles away from each other, hundreds and thousands of miles away from each other, across waters? How do they have all similar variations of the same
me tell you
goddamn
something.
thing?
God is
Okay, but let me tell you
omnipresent.
something. First of all, second of all, but why do we bow our heads down when we pray to God here?
I don't, because even though I grew up in the church, I don't believe half the shit. You can't believe everything you hear from that.
Do you know
because it
Africa
was
they do the
man-made
opposite?
and that shit is prejudice
They look
as hell.
up, right? And although they do believe in different gods and everything like that, I look at religion as a tree, right?
Okay.
We all have different roots. We all have different
branches.
branches. No,
you
okay, yeah,
started
thank you.
from the
No. We all have different branches. You feel me? Whether it be Christianity, whether it be Catholicism, whether it be
Buddhism.
Right, thank you, because I'm definitely lacking on the theological terms. But whether it be any type of religion that you have, whatever branch that you branch out to, it's all coming back into
To one trunk.
one trunk. And
One
honestly, one trunk, one tree has multiple roots. Meaning, it don't matter where you came from,
It came from one
it's
seed.
all gonna go to one trunk. You feel me?
But it all
And
came
your
from
trunk
one seed.
is gonna end. Hello? It's like, it's all.
I just want to just
It's a
comment.
brand. We all believe the same thing.
Even though it leads to one thing,
Except for the people that
how
believe that
come most people cannot? They have a hard time believing that there is more than one, because one person cannot create as many as there is. Because if that was the case, as
Okay.
us being as human as we is, and we was made in
Okay.
His image,
Can I say
why the fuck we ain't all fucked up and
Go
shit?
ahead.
Because we're inbreeding. If that's the case.
What I wanted to say, kind of based on that, is
Oh,
like
I want to put my input in and talk.
Yeah, I
all
do
y'all
too.
shit
Hold on,
together.
go ahead.
is
It's all together.
fuck y'all.
Look,
damn.
I got you. Look, so
Come on, you got
I got
it.
a question. Is that not the same thing as? Damn, what the you just said? You said okay, so is that not the same as being omnipresent?
I mean, it is and it ain't at the same
How?
time.
Because
Because
God is
more
every-
than just one.
How? God is all.
But I'm saying everybody
All
keeps
is
depicting as
more
God
than
is a
one,
male.
though.
So if he's a male, God has to have a
but
female
God
to go in.
is all.
But
All
what-
singular.
God
Singular is singular.
But it's God
All.
a man or a
All.
woman. It's God a man
God
or a
is
woman.
all.
Is he all?
That's
Which one is
different.
he?
That's
God doesn't have
All.
it.
Matter.
God don't have a body. God
All.
is God.
facts. But
How God don't have a body if he had to create us?
God
If we are made in
He
his
created
image,
us.
Okay.
that means he
Right.
has a physical
Let-
form.
no,
That means he has a physical
Because
form.
listen,
He
God
made
already
his
told. First of
Bring it
all,
down, y'all,
He
baby.
created us.
Baby, no.
What person is gonna play chess against a person that they taught how to play chess better than them? You're not gonna play a person like
Facts.
that because you're not gonna make a person be able to play chess better than
Once
you.
you be like,
Meaning,
all right,
when
grass
God created
hop- all
us,
right, grass
He
hop, you
literally
gotta learn.
created us to not be able to even grasp the concept
to
of
even
Him.
fathom. That's what I was about to say.
To even
Here.
concept of, it's like you
I'm sorry,
cannot.
So what's the point of free will?
The point of free will is
that's
to
the case,
choose
we
that
can't
you want to
fathom
follow
him.
God.
If we
It's
can't fathom
to
him,
know
why would
it's to
we-
know that even though I can't see you, physically feel you, I
I
might
got
not even
faith
be able to
in
physically
you.
hear you. I see every single thing that you've done in my life.
Around
And because
me.
of that, I'm
In
gonna
me.
follow you. That's free will. And that's gonna tell you who you're following. Your best friends, who we qualify as our day one, that's gonna tell you who they are.
Free will or faith.
So wouldn't that make God?
They didn't
what
make
if
you
he
be
touched
their
my
friend.
gut?
That's the difference.
That was
Like,
free will, right?
Free will is the
Mhm.
earthly term. I think the spiritual word for it is faith.
Honestly. Either you have faith or you don't.
Okay,
So
so
you
wait
see where I'm
a
coming
minute
from.
here.
I mean, that did deter a little bit.
Did it? Okay. Let me
Because
know.
faith is more of a broad prospect. It's more of a broad
And so is free will. It's broad.
free will.
It can be broad on a note of religion, and it can be broad on a note of if you don't believe in any God. That's what you believe in.
I
Free
mean,
will.
but at the end of the day, if you're whether you're an atheist or whether you're Christian, at the end of the day, either you. It doesn't matter if you're not fucking sawing the heads off of babies and eating cats for a living. I mean, and doing the best that you can to be the best person that you can be. I'm not writing no names down in the book of life.
Okay,
But,
right, but who-
for the
right.
person that is doing more wrong,
But I mean,
you got your own personal demons
but
or
some people,
God to answer to.
some people don't even feel like some people just hear. You feel me? Like some people don't even think about none of that. Did you even think about that? Like that's something to think about. People just don't. People just be here and just doing whatever.
They
the
don't
fuck
think about what?
people just be here. Like I'm saying, did you ever think of that? Like
This will
people just be here, doing whatever the fuck they feel like it. Whatever happened around their situation.
I mean, that's all we can do.
This is what I.
But no, I'm saying like because we believe in a God, we do it
We
in
believe
hopes
in God.
of.
Not other. God.
I'm just.
No, I'm saying,
Okay.
but not my bad. I got a little biased. You were saying just because we believe in God or a God.
Yeah. I forgot.
I think our religion.
My bad, baby. I'm sorry.
It's like
Yeah.
it's like they're telling the first contact with aliens. Not even gonna cut.
You said what? I'm sorry.
The
the
first
first
contact
contact
with
with
aliens.
aliens.
Uh huh.
Like if you read deep enough, like it's like certain little hints in the Bible. I wouldn't even say like certain little hints.
Aliens
If you
just
read
mean
deep
foreign.
enough and you think hard enough, you will start to question the Bible.
Because the
Aliens.
original
Let me
race
tell
of
you-
people here were black, our color.
So
let
if
me
you
tell you
think
Nothing else can survive
think about
here.
Jesus, right?
The Bible itself is already a contradiction.
Exactly.
But
Dang.
it's only because of the hundreds of thousands of translations that it's been through.
Mhm.
And unless you can speak Hebrew,
Or pinpoint the exact time,
Yeah.
date, and location.
you feel me? Honestly, just speak Hebrew because that's what the original Bible was written in. Unless you can speak that, there's really nothing you can tell me about the Bible other than what your interpretation of it is. Type shit. You feel me?
Can I just say?
You might take John 3:16 as a completely other thing than I take John 3:16. You feel me?
But think about all the shit that we don't know, all the shit that's lost to us in the world.
Everything.
Because we got literally a blank space where we don't know what happened.
Like,
it's just a whole.
What do you mean?
It's a whole scenario. Like, think about the shit that we done lost because
Like
of
what?
people destroying it
Like
or
what? Like what?
anything.
Like,
do you know how much
kingdoms.
stuff that the Vatican got underneath their temples and shit that they don't want us to see?
Fucking
Relics,
kingdoms,
all types of
things.
paperwork, documents of shit they don't want us to see because
Okay.
they feel like the public cannot handle that shit.
So
Things about religion or the so-called religions that they have that are real and not real. The things that they are truly seeking and the things that they are not truly seeking. Not everything has that shit. My
You
bad.
good.
you
No,
good.
you
Go ahead.
And not everything has that type of thing. You feel
I
me?
get that, but listen, that's almost the same
1,000
argument
years
as
worth of our shit.
well. If you believe in God, why are there dying kids in Africa?
No, that's not.
It's literally the same.
No,
Because
that's not.
you
No,
you
that's
you
not.
you trying to ask me why did these kingdoms thousands of years ago decide to bury their own personal shit?
It's not them burying their shit. We didn't already found this shit. It's our governments keeping the shit away
What
from
they got
us.
to
They
do
want
with
us
God?
to stay.
What they got to do with God?
Because a lot of that shit is God telling us, or the gods telling us what we are supposed
So
to do.
you think God
The
used to tell white
technology
people
that
to
we
beat
get-
us?
You say what?
You think God used to tell white people to beat us?
You
Because they used to read the Bible to us while they beat our
I
ass.
think white people human.
human beings.
Oh, they human. They came from us. But that's very interesting. I want to hear it.
I really,
Human
yeah,
beings
that's a
are human
real
beings and we are
disappointment.
spiteful by nature, right? We have
No,
bad qualities and we have good qualities.
Huh?
No.
Malice and all of that, that's all human nature.
And
All
the
the
only
feelings
reason
that
I'm
you
so
feel in
hardly,
emotion,
like-
that's all human nature.
The only
Just because
reason-
you don't
I
feel
wouldn't
it don't mean
even necessarily
everybody
say
No,
else.
look. I'm not
Right.
using my own personal
One
opinion.
at a time.
I'm using, like, and I was just about to say that the only reason I'm disagreeing with that is because when I tell you I've met the purest of people with no mental disabilities and will be constantly bullied day by day for 4 fucking years by the same people
Can I-
and will still smile in their
I'm
face and
trying
give
to
them
get
a hug.
I'm trying to get my
Like,
point across.
I don't believe people are spiteful by nature. Everything that's badly taught to you is taught. Every trait that you have is taught to you, whether it's good or bad.
Like, just, okay.
I'm just trying to get my point across
Okay.
on what I'm
I
saying.
just had to put that out
hit
there.
home.
I got an example.
I understand what you're saying.
I do have an
But my
example
whole
for
thing,
that.
the root of
Okay.
everything, you got basically you only have really 2 emotions, correct? You have variations of the same emotion.
Yeah.
What do you
So
mean?
you have
Happy
sadness is a variation of anger.
Yeah. Right.
And happiness, you got happiness, right?
Mhm.
And a variation of happiness is what?
like joy and like
Joy and
Peace.
happiness is the same thing, literally.
A
So
variation
you just-
of happiness
Peace.
could be tears. It could be. It
Tranquility.
could look as right.
You can have
Tranquility,
happy
peacefulness.
tears and you can have sad tears,
Right.
but it all stems from the same 2 elements, right? Your happiness and your love and your hatred, basically.
Okay.
And love and hate are
Okay.
both beasts, correct? And the
Are
one that
both
you feed,
beasts?
yes, and the one that you
Oh,
feed
beasts.
is the one that
Okay.
grows, right?
Okay.
So if you're a person that feeds the hatred, and that's a natural emotion, correct? That's an emotion that you are based with. Happiness and sadness
no.
or
that's all
anger.
fleshly though.
No.
It is.
There
It's
are
an
kids-
adaptation.
there
You
are-
adapt to
there are-
certain emotions.
So you've never met
But
a
the
kid
base
that was not.
emotion and the primal emotions are rage.
So you've
and
never met a
passion.
kid that just wasn't natural, like that, wasn't naturally quite like quote unquote awkward, naturally not happy.
For
like
no
you
reason?
you feel me? You
For
never
no
met a
rea-
kid like
no,
that?
for no reason.
Yes.
I don't
Like
think- no.
to the most shallowest that you could
No.
ever quote unquote meet a kid.
No.
Absolutely.
Whenever I've met a kid
Absolutely.
and something's been wrong with them, something's been wrong. Like it's been a reason.
No,
There's-
I'm not.
not
Look,
like- not
I
like
might
that-
not have asked what was wrong.
No, I'm
But-
not saying not something's been wrong like
Right.
that, but like something happened. You feel
I'm
me?
saying
there was
humans
a
go
cause
off-
to the
Yes, it's a
effect
mental
type shit.
thing. Like it's a
I
memory
done met
type
some
thing.
motherfuckers,
So
dog.
if my mind is focused on all the shit that didn't happen to me, of course I'm gonna turn towards that more volatile, that more rough side of myself, right? But if I'm a child that was loved in my life or had
There
some
you
type
go.
of shit with
Experience.
me
That's
and
what the
experience,
difference.
it's based off experience.
So-
But they are natural emotions.
So if that's the case, explain Lucifer.
Lucifer is not a human being.
He was the most beautiful and
Angel.
Angel.
hello.
Human beings and angels are two different
So he
things.
was around nothing but love, nothing but godliness, nothing. How did he make the decision to be selfish?
because
If that's all he
jealousy
was
is a
around.
normal thing. That's all normal. It's all normal when it comes to matters. If he is a sentient
That's a good
being,
question.
if he is a sentient
As to
being,
why? What was the switch?
When he came down
Jealousy.
to Ultima to possess him.
it's pure,
No.
it's
But
pure
he
jealousy
was
to me.
he was
And he got jealous of God.
He
when
was-
he came down.
he was spited down. He didn't get sent down. He was kicked out of heaven
But like,
and made to make his own dominion on earth.
So what did he do? What was the switch?
He got
He
apparently got kicked out.
basically, as he was giving his blessings and everything to God, he started to question why everything was going to him, and wondering why he wasn't.
And okay,
getting
so
it.
where is this written in the Bible?
Look.
Only because
And that's what I was about to say. I
Because
don't-
that just kind of sound white manish, and I don't like it.
And honestly,
I'm sorry.
look, we can sit here and review the shit all day because I'm
Yeah.
definitely looking.
I wasn't saying that
forward
to
try-
shut it down, but I was just saying that was
from
my
what I've
opinion of it.
learned. From what I've learned,
Yeah.
that's. I'm not saying that that's exactly how it happened. They could have had words or whatever.
Right, yeah.
But from what I understand, he was the most beautiful, created, and loved angel,
Right.
and basically God's right hand man.
Yeah.
And he basically got envious of God, and because of that, he spited him from heaven, kicking him down to earth, which I really will say like loosely, because I don't even know if there was an earth type shit. So he could, I'm just saying, kicked out of heaven,
Yeah.
and any angel that wanted to follow him could.
Can I
And
say
did.
something on that?
Okay.
Can I say something on that real quick? Have
Those are
y'all
the
ever
spirits.
seen the show Lucifer?
No, and
I wanted to,
we've been
but I had to get my spirit right first.
No, look, I
Yeah.
want y'all, when
Before I
y'all get
watch
ready
that.
to watch that, I want y'all to pay attention because the
I
stuff
need
that they
to be
talking
right.
about is biblical.
Oh,
And when they talk about it,
Lucifer.
they put it in a spin to
I
where
wanna say
you
this one
understand it
time.
from Lucifer's side. And the
Let's not
way
say
that
it.
he is predicted and that term in the Bible and stuff is not the
Yeah.
way he really is.
Well, you know
So
what?
what if,
I got-
let's go with a
Here,
big ass,
lean
what
on
if Lucifer
Uh-huh.
is just like, why do I have to bow down to these humans? Why can't we all be equal? And Daddy is mad because you supposed to do what I say.
But that
yes, he is
okay.
omnipotent. But what if he also still has feelings? Because every sentient creature, being anything,
I can
has
get-
their own emotions, good or bad.
Is that not free will?
That has been proven.
Is that not free will?
I can get-
Is that not free will?
It is, but I'm saying if he is a God, he's not supposed to be like that, correct? And
God?
And I'm
Who, Lucifer or God?
I'm talking
No,
about
like
God.
God.
What if God was mad because he was being questioned and he ain't used to that type of shit?
Like,
Why should
A
he
human
be?
being-
He's the creator of life.
My whole thing
He's
is
the reason for
if
existence.
you can follow
of
a general,
existence.
but
and you
that's
feel
where
like he like that.
Satanism's belief come from. Everything is equal. You feel me?
I understand
But
that.
no, I was just.
But I'm not.
unbiased.
I didn't create nothing.
No, I'm just saying.
I'm
That's
not.
just the unbiased standpoint of that's where the.
I'm not equal.
That's
And
where
yes,
it
he
is.
want us to have free will. He want us to have the way to choose and stuff. That's why he does
He
it.
allows us to have free will. Because if he wanted us all kissing his feet, Philippians 2:10 said, at the name of Jesus, every knee shall bow. Every knee shall bow.
That's Jesus,
If he
my
wa-
God.
Look, like I said, I was raised 25 years as a Christian. So at the end of the day, I'm going to believe what... Well, I'm getting out of those beliefs, honestly. But I'm choosing to believe that somewhere within those translations that they were really talking about God. Because they really believe that the Holy Trinity is still God. Just in three.
Do you know God is literally written in your DNA? If we look at your DNA strands right now, in a
Because
certain
we are
order,
made
it
in
spells
his
that.
creation. He told us that.
Exactly. So if this is the son of God, don't that mean I'm the child of God?
Absolutely, we
and I
are.
can do that same shit. I can turn water into wine.
And I was saying,
If you want to,
yeah,
but
yeah.
you got to be as spiritual as he was. Are you?
I feel like I'm a very spiritual
another
person,
question.
and I have the.
That's-
But we
ability-
also carry the burdens of our mothers and our fathers
But
and their
that's
mothers
also
and their
very
fathers
valid.
and their mothers and their fathers. Are they parents too?
Nope.
Because Jesus' mother was from the Christian standpoint.
Right.
Wait,
She
say
was
it again.
untouched.
I might be high. I'm listening slow.
I was saying because we're also born into sin, meaning we carry the sins of our ancestors as well. Mary, who birthed Jesus, was free of sin, said to be, right? She had never been, quote unquote, defiled by man, right? So he used her as I guess, for lack of a better term, statement to know
Like
that was his.
A model.
This is my creation.
Yeah, I'll say statement.
She's the only person in this world to ever have a child without penetration, for lack of a better term, right? So he used Mary, and
It can't
she
happen
allowed to
again.
have.
Say
She
no.
was the Virgin Mary, right? Hey, look, it's actually other cases.
Oh, well,
that
shut
has
my
been
mouth
said to
and
have.
call me the fuck Fanny.
Now, honestly, I'm not gonna say that they weren't just motherfucking roofie cases and the bitch just didn't remember that she got pregnant type shit. But there are other cases that have been said to have immaculate
I ain't
conceptions.
gonna knock a
You want to know that the number 7 is the most
I
immaculate
can't knock
number?
nobody for nothing.
That's the number of God, literally
care.
the number 7.
Everybody are.
They say that
everybody
because
is here.
7 days type thing.
It's
but
not a 7-day thing. It's the sun.
Do better.
They say 7
if you
suns.
believe in God.
The 7th
and
sun is the luckiest
be
sun.
here if you
I have
don't.
the number 7 tattooed on my arm, so I know every meaning about that number 7.
Look,
You know what? That's my favorite number.
and that could be, I
7
believe,
and 2.
just as far as numbers, that's all assignment. My lucky numbers are 2 and 3.
Mine's a 7 and
Like,
5.
it don't got shit to do with Jordan. It don't got shit to do. Those are just the numbers I feel like I'm called to.
And that's
It's 2 and
crazy.
3.
Good. My birthday is on the 23rd. And
7 months, my
Dang,
birthday.
I ain't
You
even
did it
peeped
month-
that.
You did?
For a month of my birthday.
I mean, I peeped it, like, but I ain't peep it.
y'all,
And 11 is
45
another
years
number that I'm
together,
prone
and
to.
he ain't peeped it.
7, 11, and
Yeah,
5.
real
Them the
damn.
numbers I'm prone to. Them the
7,
numbers that I pick. Them the numbers that pick
Which
me
ones?
as well.
Period.
7,
I can get 11.
5,
I get 11.
and 11.
I
You
get
know
11.
what? Threes be
My
kicking
birthday,
my
7-11.
ass, and I don't like it.
Any number that's got
but
5
I
in it is a lucky
But
number.
what I'm saying
seven
is,
and
at the
3.
end of the day, whether you believe in
Numerology,
Mary,
astrology,
whether you believe in Buddha,
Christianity,
whether you believe
shit.
in Gandhi, whether you believe in Satan, whether you
Astrology,
believe whoever you
numerology.
believe in was all created by one man, well, by one God.
One dude.
Excuse me, God, by one God.
So you don't think God had a wife?
Huh?
How could he? He don't have a body.
God
Mother
just
Nature don't got nobody either, but you
Mother
know she
Nature-
everywhere.
it's just
A saying, a man-made saying.
yeah, that's
I don't
just
think
something.
that is.
What?
It is
Everything-
a thing, but it is man-made.
It came from Africa, but
It is a
My
thing.
whole thing if it's nature had been
what was that? Y'all heard that shit?
Yeah, I did.
What the fuck was it?
I don't know.
This
Hold
shit
on.
sounded loud as hell.
What the fuck was it?
It
Growling?
probably sound like an animal or something.
Oh, my fucking dog's not down there biting their fucking noses off each other's faces.
I seen a video with some dogs doing that. They had.
Don't
them
say
growing
that to me because I literally have to imagine that on my own.
up. Please don't.
Because Romeo be like trying to get Chloe. I'm just like, she be having to bite the fuck
Now
out
that's
of
the
him.
look. If it make any sense, it could be because I'm biased and I love animals and dogs. But how dogs live, I believe is the most
And almost
like-
godly.
equalest way
Yeah.
to be
Yeah.
on the godliest level.
Yep. Except
The way they live. Because
Oh, yeah,
I don't
yeah.
care how many times you beat that dog ass, how many times you can't feed that dog, how many times you tell that motherfucker to get out your face, how many times you leave, every single fucking time. Just the way God does.
period.
You feel me?
Period.
They're the most forgiving and purest and loving and loyal creature that was ever given to us. And
Yeah, we
they don't even
deserve
have
dogs.
thumbs.
We really
deserve
don't.
Man, all 3 of my babies.
All 4 of our babies.
Oh, 5.
My boy,
Aw,
if anything
Peanut.
happened to him, I'd cry my little eyes out.
Man,
I
I
wouldn't
just
cry
had
for
to
it
bury
as a
my
human
baby.
being, but I'd cry for it.
Just had to bury my baby.
I'd cry for it.
R.I.P. Randy.
All right, rest in paradise, baby.
R.I.P.
Don't even rest in peace. Just rest in paradise.
All
Rest in
fur
paradise,
babies
Nana.
go to heaven.
Okay, period. They
All
do.
of them.
They
You know
do.
why?
They do.
They
Because they the
pure
most purest, most loving animals.
shit. They love you more than your mama
Look,
do.
dog
Type
backward
shit.
is what?
Yo,
Dog backward is what?
God, hello? But look, when I tell you, I didn't even believe all that until I saw a video. This lady, she it was like a golden retriever, I think. I ain't never seen a dog cry. And I started crying my fucking heart out.
Oh my god, I'm about to cry.
This
now,
dog-
just thinking about it.
Went to the
Because Cookie
grave
cried.
of his owner, his dad, laid on the grave and just weeped.
That should be
When I
breaking my
tell,
heart.
like, oh my God, I can't explain that type of loyalty. No other human possesses
no
it.
human can do
No
that
matter
to me.
how much you love and how much you care for, and you can't.
But do you want to know why
cannot.
dogs like that with human beings? Where that shit originated from? Like the way I think about it is, I did.
Good job.
Yeah, I know me. That's
Shout out
that.
to
That's that DC wood.
Oh shit, baby sleep.
That's that spider wood, y'all. Okay, period.
Okay.
But the way I see it is, to a puppy, you were like God. You were bigger
Literally me to Romeo.
than them. You bigger than
Oh
them. You know
my
all. You see
goodness.
all of it. They look at you like, damn,
Absolutely.
you the creator.
And that's exactly.
How he literally looks at me with stars in his eyes.
Watch this.
Follow you every
That's
fucking
exactly
where as
how
a
God
grown man.
gonna be. Because when we all have our time and we all get up there and he say sit,
Yep.
Yes, sir.
sit,
Yep.
lay down,
Yep.
Tuh,
Yep.
lay down.
And Romeo
You feel
listens
me?
every
You feel me?
time.
Like,
Romeo listens every time.
Could well
I
open
could
it.
have
My
food
dog ate
in my
look,
hand.
look,
He'll run up
look.
and be like, "Oh, she
Prime
got food
example.
in her hand." She
My
gonna be like,
dog-
"Oh no,
No,
go lay
she ain't
down."
never did this shit a day in her life. I set my plate down. This bitch snatched a slice of pizza off my plate.
Cookie.
And then proceeded to eat it when I tried to get it back.
Oh my god.
When I tell you the amount of anger that overwhelmed me, the old me would have kicked her through the fucking wall.
Yeah.
But I ain't gonna lie, it ain't got a little best of me, and I hemmed this bitch up. I picked this bitch up by her fur. Like I picked the nigga up type shit.
Like you
Threw
were
this bitch
like
on
her
the
mom.
mattress. I threw her on the mattress, so I didn't hurt her type shit. I didn't hurt her because she didn't cry. I hurt her feelings.
Her feelings. She did.
Because
she was
when
like,
she looked at me, she was just like, but I was hungry type shit. And from the second I looked in her eyes, I
damn.
exactly understood why she did it.
Just
She ain't
know
ate
shit
in 2
like,
days.
all right, I
You
got
feel
you.
me?
ain't
So I
ate.
get you. At the end of the day, a dog gonna do what a dog gonna have to do. And God gonna do what God gonna have to
and
do. You feel me? If he gonna have to take you about a situation, he gonna take you about that
and
situation.
that's all period.
Like, he gonna do what he gotta do. And so at the end of the day, I ain't gonna get mad at you. I'm gonna get mad because I wanted that pizza. But when I went down
that's
there,
what it was.
I said, damn, you ain't seen me since I fucking welled off in your ass. You know I love you, right? And that baby came up, she biting at my motherfucking mouth trying to kiss me.
You
I
wanna
can't
know
explain
something,
the
dog?
love that I have for
Let
you,
me
man.
just tell you,
Man.
my dog, I love the fuck
Man.
out of that nigga. That nigga old, and I know his time coming. And when I'm gonna tell y'all, that day come, I'm gonna be sad as fuck. I'm gonna be around.
And we
this
here.
bitch like,
Hey,
damn.
we gonna be here because we,
Call- hey.
and that's why God
Call
put
us.
us, and
Call
that's
us.
why God put us through it because
Call us.
we most definitely know the feeling.
I'm gonna be like,
Call us.
damn, y'all, my dog done died. That
Call
nigga approaching his 20 years. He is shit soon. He only live to be like 15,
Oh,
20
he
years.
Wow.
an old man.
He 11. That nigga
Yeah,
old as
old,
hell.
old.
His name Buster. Full Buster.
Oh, he got
That
an
nigga-
old man name too.
Those are some of the
He is an old man. He
most-
older than this nigga for
Yep.
real.
God given
Yes.
and because look, listen, and the thing,
That
you know
big
how
thing's the age.
it can be the most vicious. That dog up there, the guard dogs, that
It's a
shit.
big old husky at the
When I
corner.
tell you, I done seen this dog bark, and he do it to us too. At every single motherfucker that walk past, right? But you know, I noticed something. Every time he barked in response. He ran up. "Ruh, ruh, 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 ruh." He said, "Hey, get away from my shit." And I said, "I ain't trying to do nothing to you." He said, "Well, I'm just trying to make sure." I said, "Bro, I ain't trying to do you. So you real kid. It's cold out here." Like he ain't even trying to, like, he just saying different shit.
Talking to
And
you
the
at
only,
this point.
right. And the only reason I know is because the whole time his little booty
Yep,
wagging.
wagging.
Just wagging. You're not aggressive at all.
And then after a while,
It's your bark that
after
scares
a
people
while,
away.
I started
It's God's
talking to him.
calling that scares people away. It's his bark that scares people away. You get where I'm going with it? Like some people get scared of a bark. Some people be like, they can tell the difference of a bark. They can tell the difference of, I'm trying to warn you. They can tell the difference of, get the fuck back. They can tell the difference of, please stop hitting me.
And get the fuck up, bitch. Something wrong.
You feel me? And other dogs don't bark. Peanut. But that nigga barked one time, I let one motherfucker in, type shit.
And same
Like-
with Cookie that one time.
I ain't gonna count the
She
dogs
ain't
that
never
don't
barking.
bark be the most deadliest.
Hey,
because of the
Cookie-
fact that they ain't saying
Cookie
shit that they
did
gonna
not
sneak up on
bark.
your ass and bite the shit out of you.
Literally, Cookie did not bark. When we lived in Fort Wayne, Cookie did not bark at nobody. She wasn't nice to everybody, but she didn't bark at everybody at all. She didn't bark at
Cookie
all.
is the most loyal dog I've ever had.
Facts. And so, one day we let somebody in to go upstairs to use the bathroom.
We
pregnant.
kinda had beef with her
Like,
dude at the time.
Yeah.
Kinda,
But
very
we,
loosely.
We didn't
That was
know
my
her,
dad.
and she was pregnant, and she got to pee. Go pee. You feel
But
me?
I don't let people in my house and I don't know.
Facts. But you pregnant, and
That's
you got to
literally
pee,
it.
and you're a girl. Like,
You
alright.
came in this
It's
bitch
'cause
and
you
you
was
ain't no
pregnant.
shit.
Like, all right, go ahead. But
My baby was in the
Cookie?
kennel. In the kennel. With a sheet over that motherfucker.
got to going crazy.
That bitch walked in, stepped over the motherfucking
Through
'cause
the
we
curtain.
had-
Through the curtain.
yeah. Cookie went off.
Barking like Rondo.
At first I was mad.
I thought
I'm
it
like,
was
Cookie,
Rondo.
chill the fuck out. And I started thinking
I
like,
was upstairs, kind of tidying up,
Nah.
and I thought it was Rondo.
and I'm like, yo, this your girl? Like,
You said that. Question him.
I had to
No.
question, like,
Who is
because
this bitch?
this baby don't bark for anybody. She
don't bark at
you
all.
came in this motherfucker.
She didn't bark
My
at all
dad
then.
came in this motherfucker. It's something that she don't like about her. I don't know if I sent her a text or I yelled upstairs, but I told her like, "Hey, somebody coming upstairs." Like she already knows. You watched them.
I came
don't
down.
know what she on.
I came down
My dog
because
ain't trusting
I heard Cookie barking, but I thought it was Rondo. But it was a sound like it was just a little feminine pitch to it, like bitch, like. I know Cookie's eyes,
Yeah.
but I ain't know her voice, but I knew that was one of them voices. So I was like, what the fuck? What? Hold on. So I ran downstairs. And then she came in, can I use the bathroom? Oh, baby, she was just trying to use the bathroom. Okay, yeah, but calm down, Cookie. Hold on. Cookie, I'm holding her. And she, I'm like.
Yeah, she ended up getting out the kennel or something.
Yeah.
She got out the motherfucking
I had
kennel.
to hold her.
Oh yeah, when dogs do like
She
that.
didn't
that's
like
no.
her.
She didn't like that bitch. I
Couldn't for the
when I
life
tell
of me
you,
figure it out. I'm like, maybe it's the baby inside.
I walked up that. I
No,
walked.
dogs don't do that type of shit when they know babies around.
Yeah, nah.
It's
I
her
walked
in general.
up the-
She give off some type of shit
Yep.
that dogs can't
Yep.
fuck with,
Yep.
or she got something following her.
She done did something to a dog.
She got something following
But
her.
either way,
Something following her.
I
That's
walked.
what it is,
I walked
because
up
she
right
was nice.
behind her.
She was
I
really
had to make
nice.
sure. Shit, I don't remember.
Like she was
If
like,
the
hey,
person just
hi.
nice as hell and
She
you
was
ain't
like,
got no
like, you
reasons.
know this?
Nah, something following her,
It
or
was-
she got some bad spirit
It
on her or
was.
something.
That's exactly what it was.
Because
Because
dogs, my dog was like, my dogs tell me, I listen to what the fuck my dogs got to say. I have a whole conversation. What you see? What
Okay,
you feeling
same.
that I don't feel?
Same.
I watch their reaction. If my, like, dog, I'm the only person that I know that'll make any cat melt. If I pick up the cat and that nigga don't like to be held, that bitch going down.
When I tell you, I've talked to dogs,
Literally.
cats,
I love talking to my
birds,
animals.
monkeys.
Birds is my favorite because some of them
Oh my
talk
gosh,
back.
y'all
You know,
need
they
to go
be
to a
like,
trail together.
To a what?
Y'all need to go to a trail together and just do bird calls.
A trail. I've never done a bird call a day in my life.
I like to.
We
I
went
like
to a
chop.
bird, a little
We
bird
went to a
thing,
trail. It was just a trail.
and
It was a
I
bird
kept
just
hearing the
talking.
And I'm being funny because I'm on Hunger Games. This motherfucker starts whistling back.
Yep.
I'm like,
You
It
whistle in
literally-
the same tone, you keep doing it, and they gonna pick it up.
They literally did.
That shit worked real life. I
Man.
used to do that shit when I was in high school, walking down the street, and the birds be singing, and I started
It was
singing
a
with them.
time that we were in the car and two random dogs came around the corner at night and they were off the leash. It was two big ass German shepherds. And we were like, what the fuck? We were a little scared for a second. Then Baby was just like,
I was scared to get out the car.
Baby was like, go home. They looked at each other like, what is that? You talking to us? Baby said, go home. They was like, they just straightened up, turned around, and walked around the corner in unison and never came back.
When I
The
tell
dogs, it was two of them.
you, I ain't never met these dogs. a day in
Never
my
met
life.
the fucking dogs a day in our fucking
You
lives.
have dominion. Oh, you know why you see God in your DNA? Because you have dominion. You have
Like-
God-like dominion over
Like-
things.
So
Absolutely.
you talking about the third eye now?
I have no idea. I just know what
I feel like everybody got their own individual powers, and some of them vary in
Absolutely.
similarity.
Most definitely.
I believe I can talk to animals. I believe that
Hell yeah,
I can. I'm probably the most empathetic person you'll meet. If I ever did anything to you, even out of retaliation, I guarantee amongst our apology, you would never have to ask me, did you think about how I felt? Because that's the only thing I fucking thought about.
That's the first thing you thought about.
Look,
That's
my
not the only
empathy
thing. That's
runs
the first
so
thing,
deep.
though.
My
Like, I will
empathy
never
runs to a
not think
certain
about
point.
what you're thinking about. Type shit.
Once I don't give a fuck, my empathy is gone for you.
Same.
And I can't get it
Same.
back.
That's a
after
cancer
that.
I don't
thing.
have that.
It gotta be
I
a
don't have
cancer
that.
thing.
I don't have that.
It gotta be a
I don't have
cancer
that.
thing.
I only have one person
Yeah. Because I have it so much in the
that I've ever
beginning
told, like,
that
on
once
some
you move
shit.
to this
When I
route-
see you, I'm sniping your ass. Only I'm wiping your nose on everything. That's only one nigga that I've ever said that to. But to this day, if that nigga, if I ever saw some shit like, oh, my mama died, I'd be like, damn, nigga.
I'd have been like,
Sorry
oh.
to hear that.
Damn,
Oh.
you feel me? Like,
I'd have been like-
damn,
I'd have
nigga,
been
I
like-
wouldn't have been fucked up about. I mean, I would have been fucked up about it.
You
I wouldn't have been fucked up because I don't like him, but I'd have been fucked up because
So would you
damn,
have shared?
I know how that shit feels.
Okay, so would you
I
have
wouldn't
shared?
have talked to him.
I'm
No.
saying you would have shared your empathy.
With him?
Yeah.
No.
Okay. So it'd
Not
have
every,
been
and that's the
straight
thing. Not everybody deserves your gift.
Yeah, your empathy.
Not everybody deserves your gift.
Or
Whatever
gift,
your
period,
gift is.
Period. But yeah.
Not
No,
everybody.
you
deserves-
ain't got one gift. Everybody is to
Everybody-
have at least 7.
them singers that
Myself,
got
like-
in, they was hot, and then all of a sudden they not. All right.
Because
it's
in the
you
first,
maybe you wasn't supposed to share your ability with everybody, baby.
you know y'all first religion originates from Africa, right?
Absolutely. Everything
But I'm
originates.
saying, but from that, the Orishas, there are 7, right?
Orishas, like chakras, is that what they call them?
No. The Orishas are like they deities.
Okay, deities. Okay, there you go.
They Orishas,
Okay.
it's 7 of them, and from that 7, you are said to be a child of one of the 7. So I could be like Elagwa. Elagwa is one of the Orishas, and his special traits and stuff that I get from him, he is a messenger. So the special traits that I get, he is good with animals.
Okay.
He love animals. He don't like people doing nothing wrong to animals, and he sees something being done wrong to an animal, he gonna do something. Like
Chloe.
you give off offerings type shit. Like it's the whole religion. I'm just learning the religion, but from everything that I've experienced from other religions, because I'm well versed into it.
Yeah.
Everything stems from this one religion. The first.
And that's where we meet up. You hear it? That's our bark. You
The
feel me?
Orishas,
No matter what
your
we
trunk.
believe in, that's our trunk, right? We all believing in one thing.
I just feel like it's not one. There are the 7 Orishas.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying I don't even know nothing about that. But I'm
Look it up
saying
because it's your original.
Yeah,
it's what
that
you're
sounds
originally
very
supposed to be.
interesting.
I'm
Like I'm just learning
I
this
love
shit and
learning
everything
stuff like
I've
that.
learned.
In all honesty, I've recently discovered that I might be Jewish because I share a lot of the same beliefs that they do, and not Jewish like biologically. I mean, shit, maybe. But look, I ain't gonna cross it out because there's some dark Jews out here. But
Y'all ever seen Orange is the New Black?
You're hilarious. It's
Gotta get them kosher meals. I was just thinking about
you're not
that.
about to see me in the motherfucking temple or nothing, but it's just I'm recognizing that we have very similar beliefs, and honestly, like I said, I've spent 25 years as a Christian. I ain't never been like Christ is not da, 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 da. Like I'm kind of trying to wing myself off of saying that I'm not recognizing that he wasn't here. All I'm saying is,
For the people,
God is the reason I'm here.
For the people who
Can
do
I just
believe
say something? In Celtic lore, they believe that they gods walked
In
among
what?
them. Celtic.
Cult-
So like
cultic.
Celtic.
Celt.
Okay.
Celt.
Okay.
So like the Irishmen, the Norsemen, Vikings type shit.
Okay.
They believe that they gods walked among them at times.
Oh,
So like Thor, the god of thunder,
yeah.
shit like that,
Okay.
and Odin, the All Father.
Okay.
They walked among them as human beings and entities. Like they
Right.
came to us in human flesh.
Right.
So
in
all
Christianity, they think the same thing.
That's how Jesus. Basically, Jesus is a demigod.
Right.
Just like they got in different religions, like with
Yeah.
I can agree
Zeus
with
and
you.
all of them, they had
Yeah,
demigods.
Greek
So
mythology.
it's all the
Well,
same thing. They are half human,
that's-
half deity.
Okay. So
Type shit.
so giants.
Giants are
Absolutely.
also half deity and
Right.
half,
right,
like,
because they
something
were
Right.
creations from angels and people.
either they in variations because like the Asgardians, they enemies was the Aesir's, or they were the Aesir's, and then you had they had different every religion had like 2 different sides. Like we in Christianity we have the angels versus the devils. Everybody had theirs. They had the Titans versus
you need evil
the
for good,
Olympians.
you need good for evil.
And see,
Yes,
and
everybody had a
Equal.
challenge.
Equal
And
Equal
that's-
balance. There is always a scale.
that's still similar to what other people believe. Because everybody
Everywhere.
got their
No,
own
that's
challenges.
just that period.
It's all the same shit.
You
That's
feel me?
that on it. Everything.
It all got one trunk.
Right.
You feel me? Like, when we start getting into the roots is when we get complicated. Because y'all know this root go over here, this root go over here, this root go over here, this root go
You
over
feel me?
here.
If you start from Africa,
But if you
starting
think-
from
right, if
Israel,
you're thinking
you
about
starting
it-
from, you feel
Right.
me? Like wherever you start.
Israel, that's really where it is. I really honestly believe I'm from Israel. Like my ancestors. Like, not my ancestors, like, because I honestly, like I
Your
said earlier.
ancestry, more so.
Right, because like I said, I believe everybody originated in Africa. Like, I do believe on all that motherland and all that.
said
I don't
something
believe in the
about white
term,
folks
but
the other day.
I mean, I don't not believe.
That's
Anyways,
good.
I believe in that. Like, I get you. So I believe the modern day Eve is a black woman. Like, so I get you. But as far as me personally, I don't know if my people came over on the boat. I'm not saying they didn't, but I'm not saying they from Africa.
Who didn't? Oh, who did?
You know,
Y'all
like,
know
they
that
coulda came from
say
Israel.
Christopher Columbus wasn't the first one to discover the Americas.
Oh.
It was the Vikings.
baby, I'm already.
He didn't.
Who discovered the Vikings?
He was the first to
What?
Who did the Vikings discover?
He was
the Vikings pretty much discovered everything.
Who
They
laid
were
the
the first,
chicken?
some of the first
Who
people to
laid
cross
the
the
egg?
seas.
No, I'm
Which
not saying-
came
I'm
first,
not
the
saying
chicken
that.
or the egg. Basically, is what this question is getting to.
Because I strongly believe, and it's probably because my great grandma Native American, but I believe in the Native American theory. I mean, not theory, but like they didn't just come over because of the said progression or aggression and I don't want to say animalistic, but like very hardened, I guess.
Strict
views.
I got a word. It's on the tip. Damn, that word is right there, but I can't think of it.
I got a question after that. Go ahead.
But because of their they're very particular.
For lack of a better term.
Right. Nature of like their common known nature type thing. There's no way that I could believe that they didn't just come in here and see some Native Americans who was like, our shit. And was like, all right.
Some our shit.
All right. We gonna go in the woods and just kill y'all later. Like,
That's not what happened though. We all know that, but they not gonna tell us that shit.
even
Them motherfuckers definitely fought
They
back
ain't
like,
gonna tell
bitch,
us
get the fuck
nothing.
out of here. Shoot right in the fucking face with an arrow.
period. Because they would have.
But my whole thing is,
But
look,
some of them were non.
That's what they telling us about. They telling us about the peaceful shit, about how the victim, which is always a quote unquote minority in today's society.
Right,
you feel me? Like, we always back down. We always retreated. We always just fell in line. We always just, okay, that's better for us. Y'all got better for us, so we gonna take that.
no,
Like,
hell we didn't.
that's what they telling us. That's what they trying to feed us. But now they just trying to take it out completely. They're not even trying to teach Black history.
Right.
They're
Let
not
me
even
just
trying to
say
teach
this.
history no more.
Okay. As a whole, minorities
then-
have always been known for sticking up for themselves. That's why they fear us. That's why so many of us is in jail. So how they think that back
got
then we
so
was just gonna be some
powers,
skittish
dogs,
babies?
that
We was
just
really
not
out there
harnessing
fighting
because
then.
of all of this
You
We was out there guerrilla
materialistic
warfare.
shit
The
that's
minorities
just
always
blocking
was
us.
out there with it.
If we
We
didn't
are
give a
the
fuck about none of
originals
this,
here.
if you broke your TV today, would you care?
Hell yeah, I'd be mad as hell.
Right.
Like, damn.
You would give a fuck. But that shit is blocking you from being the spiritualistic you that you supposed to be. Fuck that TV.
It's all about vibrations. You supposed to be strong as fuck. Literally, you
I
supposed
fucking
to
broke
use
my
the
TV
force
the other
type
day. I
shit.
damn near cried about it, but I was like, nah. God was just like, I ain't say that. God was like, nah. You feel me? Look, you wasn't even supposed to have that TV. You feel me? Like, you ain't get the TV the right way. Like that's not your TV, no way, bro. Like, and I was just like, dang, you're right. You know, hey, it is what it is. Maybe I'm not supposed to have no TV right now because I'm supposed to be more in my spirituality. You feel me? I'm having these conversations. We making podcasts now. We wasn't making podcasts before. I was sitting and watching TV playing Sims. Like, now I barely play the Sims even though I want to. But like, now when I do, I really be feeling it. You know, like, everything worked for a reason. Everything is for a fucking reason.
So do y'all think that the people that you meet in this life are some of them are people that you met before?
Yes.
Absolutely.
Past lives are a real thing. I do believe that.
So do any of us, do y'all feel familiar with, like y'all knew each other, like we knew each other before?
I knew Lex before.
You hear that?
Lex is very quiet, but I knew Lex before.
She said, I'm going to bed.
You on the phone trying to hold it together. All right, what about you?
I'm good.
But I feel like y'all click. Maybe y'all don't. Maybe I don't know.
I think
Because y'all
our-
click so well, probably.
I think our spirits definitely click. But I feel like he familiar more so.
He a little familiar to me too.
I will say that me and him have been cousins before. We work too well together, and we know each other. We ain't gotta say shit. We could just look at each other and got like a
Same.
telepathy, like we
Same.
twins type.
Me
shit.
and my cousin.
Is he your first cousin?
Yeah, we first cousin, but
Everybody-
he my younger cousin.
everybody's
I'm,
first
like
cousin,
I
I
got
believe.
cousins above
That's my
him.
first cousin.
And my first
my young cousin.
and my first cousin, I don't talk to her, but I bet you if I called her up right now, she'd be like, "Hey," like I ain't missed a beat.
It's like
Which I have.
this nigga,
But
we didn't grow up together because he always used to be on his own thing. It wasn't until we got older when we got
yeah, it be
connected.
like that. It be like that.
And even then, we started off originally just going with the flow,
Yeah.
like all together. Like I get on his nerve and he get on my fucking nerves. But at the end of the day, we got that type of telepathy where we could look at each other. All we got to do is smoke a blunt and everything is at peace. We good.
I know when a person is I per
You
se
definitely
would
did my cousin many times.
more so need to be in my life or have been in my life in a past life before. This is my measurement as of now in this shell. I don't like them at first. I don't like nobody that I like now type shit. Like I didn't used to like you type shit. Anybody.
And you used to like me?
I ain't used to like nobody. I'm very particular. Like I'm very sweet and I'm very like oh yeah, but like I'm very particular. I'm a very particular person.
Come here. Oh, he like.
But everybody that I end up being cool as fuck with, I don't know, and that's just my gauge.
Yeah, and that's usually because it's even the people that you don't like.
Come here, Hooli.
It's a reason y'all don't like each other so much, and it's not just because they bumped you 10 years ago in the hallway
You
and
know,
accidentally dropped
It ain't
the
about nothing. Else.
like,
Yeah.
it's something deeper than why you really low key fucking loathe this motherfucker. And
Yeah,
it's probably
it's like
because
something
it
about
was
you.
your motherfucking ancestors on it. You don't even know.
It's
type
something
shit. Like,
about you, but
I don't like it. Please don't let him fall.
All right, go ahead.
that nigga gonna scream.
I cannot take it. I would be crying with him. Probably loud.
He like,
the
pick me
cutest
up,
thing.
somebody help
He
me.
was like, "What? The cats only do this."
That's not yours.
He like, this too high up for me. Put me back on the ground.
I'm here with Jazz.
Sit down, dog.
But yeah, man, that was a very interesting and in-depth conversation.
Yes.
And I appreciate it. And I low-key think we got like 9 minutes, so we gonna
Wrap this on up.
yeah. Though this your boy Childish Gambino.
I'm playing Jane, checking out. Period.
Check it out.
Be a spotter. Noel, DC, all of it.
Check it out. Check out.
And Ron.
Yes, he's gonna be like,
My name Ron.
I don't got no
Ron Weasley.
We out, y'all.
All right, y'all. We out. Stay out.